Well, take two. How do you do this? Take two. Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. This is take two on my stream today. Do you want to get married here in the Philippines? And hopefully this one is live. I don't know. It says it's going to be, welcome to live chat, it says. So it's showing live. Welcome to guard your privacy. So it looks like I'm online. I got a thumbs up already. I don't know how, and there's nobody on. But welcome everybody to stream. I'm so sorry about that. Mark, I'm sorry. The internet is going really crazy here. I don't know what's going on. It's on and off, on and off. I don't know. It drives me cuckoo. Alan, you started a new chat. I couldn't get the other one to work. I was saying I'm offline. Whew, I'm stressed.
You will be stressed in the internet.
You will be stressed in the internet here in the Philippines. Mark and Alan, good morning, guys. Isn't that amazing how all of a sudden this thing started messing up? Hey, did you get that link I posted for watching movies? I sure did, Mark. And in fact, I watched the Avengers last night and then got to watch John Wick 3. High five to you, sir. Thank you so much for that. In fact, I said, I need to tell you, thank you. High five. Yeah, in fact, that's our goal this afternoon. We're going to have movie afternoon, and thank you for that, Mark. Awesome. You're a good guy. Thank you. Hello. I'll let them know. Yeah, please. Tell them that I had to start a new stream because they would not let me in the old stream. Joys of the internet. I tell you what, that is my pet peeve. You guys know that. Ruth and I have had arguments, and a knockdown, drag out argument. We've had two. One of them was a long time ago, and the next one was internet, which was a month or so ago. And the argument on the internet, we come to each other and go, "Why are we arguing? We can't do anything about it." And then we started laughing at each other. We hugged and kissed each other, and we prayed about it. It was done. But man, I couldn't go back. Hope they come over. Yeah, hopefully they see a new stream. And I'm sorry about that. I couldn't get in. Chicha, can you get in the other stream? No. I ended the stream and started the new one. I wasn't going to end it, but it would not let me start a new stream until I ended that one. So I had to end it to start a new stream. So I apologize to everybody for the internet. I wish there's nothing I can do about it. If there was something I could do about it, if I had to pay, $50 or whatever, I would pay it. Believe me, because I don't like that. Nope. Round two. Graham, good morning, sir. Jeb Jam. Thumbs up, everyone. Hi, Jeb Jam, and hi, Graham. Hi, Mercury. Mark. Thank you, Alan. Mark King. Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming on. I am sorry about that. Are there any requirements to renew vows? I want to give the experience. You know what? I don't think there is. Is there to renew vows?
Yeah.
What is the requirements?
Same.
So same.
If he belongs to like church.
Oh, the church.
The what's that? The church pastor can help him about that one.
Oh, okay.
Because we are planning to do here in base camp.
Oh, okay.
Renewal vows for marriage.
Okay, they're planning to do one here at our church for renewal of vows. The pastor can help. If you have a church that you belong to, the pastor can help about that. So that's really a positive thing. So good for there. Jeb Jam, when's your next chat, Jeb Jam? Wednesday night. I think he has it Wednesday night at 6:30, right? The church may require a marriage certificate. True. That's true. Yeah, church may require a marriage to make sure you're married to renew the vow. Yeah, exactly, Mercury. Yeah, we're actually going to do it at our church. It's just planning stages. There's a lot that want to get married. Believe it or not, here in the Philippines, as you guys know, there's a lot of marriages that shouldn't. I shouldn't. I'm just being judgmental. There are a lot of marriages that are 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. I was going to be judgmental and say it should not happen, but why am I to judge? If the parents are okay with it, I'm okay with it. So it just happens that way. So no worries about that. So today, but getting I'll never forget this. We had to do Bureau of Land Management Then we had to, about planting trees and things like that. Then we had to go to town. I think it was more of a like a sexual education type class. Believe it or not, can you believe that? I think I know what that is, but we had to take the class anyway. But and it was required. A lot of it is a few hour classes, so we just paid the fast track to get that through. What is this? What's going on with my hair? I think I have a new wave happening. JG asked me yesterday. He said, "What's going on with your hair? What's happening in your head?" So Wednesday night at 7:30. Yeah, my hair has become cuckoo. What happened? How did I end up in New LA? Hey, Judy, I had to start a new live stream because that live stream messed up and it would not let me back in. And once it would not let me back in, I had to end that stream and start a new stream. So, you know what I mean? So, sorry about that. Yeah, family planning class. Yeah, family planning. That's exactly right, Tony. That's exactly right. Family planning. Yeah, in fact, you don't think about it, but be right back. Okay, Mercury. Tom, I failed the sexual education twice. I guess I have my own understanding. Yeah, I could see, Jab, you failing. Because you pretty well know what that's about. We all pretty well know what that's about. But I understand why they do it, and I think it's a great thing they do that. I think it's really a good thing that they do that and have that type class. It's such a positive thing to have, you know?
Do you teach you how to control birth?
Yeah, they teach you how to control birth, but then they have baby next week. They control birth, and they just have another baby next week. Believe it or not, because they really need to do it in schools more so they do to like us, because there are a lot of 11 and 12 and 13-year-old girls that's not married that's having a baby. I mean, I found out yesterday that's 12, 13, 14-year-old girls are pregnant. I'm going, what in the world? Are you kidding me? And how is that young boy at whatever age he is going to raise a child? Who does it? The parents will do it. And it's quite a bit of that happens here, you know. Am I coming in? Okay, good. I'm in Perth, Western Australia, same as Manila. I have to work out the time difference. Yeah, it does matter. It does matter. Is it back on, darling?
It's back on and it's off again.
What? Power back on and off? Unbelievable. Power was on in the kitchen. She goes to the bedroom. It turns back off again. Welcome to the Philippines. Thank goodness for solar. She just needs it for her mixer and her oven. I can't run that big old oven on my solar. It burns out too many watts.
My cake will die now.
Your cake will die now. Is it in the oven? Is it right?
How it can be in the oven? No electric.
No, darn. I thought you already put it in. No. Thanks, Mercury. There is ominous music playing in the background. Don't know how I got there, but okay. Glad I made it. Yeah, I didn't know there was music back there. Jimmy took a happy family class in church. Yeah. Graham, good morning. Perth, the same time zone as Manila. Yeah. The link I just posted, they have an app you can just get from, free from a Play Store named AFDAH. I'm going to have to write that down because I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good channel. Mark gave me a like a free movie channel, and I'm paying Netflix, and I'm going on Netflix, and I'm looking at the movies that's on this channel. This channel has more movies than Netflix does, and I'm paying $7 a month for that. So why do I need it? But I was watching John Wick 3 last night and Avengers, all great movies, and RR and I got watching that. Yeah. Here, I just wrote it down. Hello, my friend Ruth. Judy is saying hi. Miss you on the couch. Yeah. Yeah. She said she wants to come over here so bad. She has to make a couple of cakes that are required of her today. She could not do it yesterday because Sabbath, and she tried to do it last night, but they were late. She had a good classmate that passed, so she had to go to the wake. And then they had to sing. They sang. They didn't have to sing. They sang and did prayers. If anyone thinks I want to back to changing diapers over 55, need a psychiatrist. Yeah, that's the thing. Hey, Ogre, hire someone. It doesn't, and I understand that. Now listen, that's the thing. That's the decision you have to make. That's the decision. Some of the guys don't bother them. They don't care if they have someone that's have 2, 3 kids. A lot of guys don't care, but a lot of guys do care. So it's entirely on the person, of course. And I think it's
Acceptance.
it's acceptance. That's exactly right. I accepted, or I came here and I said, I have a big question mark in my mind. I already raised 2 boys. And so should I come here and raise another daughter? But after I got here and I met her, how could you not? Daddy this, daddy that. I mean, really. Oh, daddy, your foot hurting you? Like that. And she'd come rub my foot. I mean, how can I beat it, right? It's just, no, and really no problem. What problem do I have, right? I don't really have no problem. Yeah, what are you going to do? Oh, wash? Okay. No, a lot. Oh, that's upstairs, the other one, honey. The big one's upstairs, but you can use that one. It's no power anyway. Good morning, Loomis. Always a pleasure for you to be here, and thank you for spending your valuable time. And hello, M. Jane. How you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. Tony's saying, yeah, Graham, you guys are behind the best people. Thank you, Tony. And you know what, Tony? I think a lot of times, too, I've seen, I have a buddy that came here and said, I don't want no women. I'm just coming over here because it's cheap to live. Well, you know, back of his mind, he came over here to find him a lady, you know. Well, guess what? He found him a lady. And she's back in the U.S. with him now. So that's how things happen. So isn't that something? Anthony Keller, good morning. Kanoi, good morning. How you doing? Welcome on our live stream today. Yeah, I had to close. I had another stream going. I had to close it. It was goofy because I was on and there was nothing on the screen where I can see how many people's on. I can see the likes. I can see all that stuff and the comments, and I couldn't see anything. Yes, I commented on young parenthood on Jeb's chat. I met a 19-year-old woman in Cebuan Island who just had her 7th child. I tell you what, there are many ladies here that do have 19-year-old woman had her 7th child, honey. 7 children at 19.
She had do-re-mi.
She had a do-re-mi. It just says. It's a
Do-re-mi, pa, sol, la, ti, do.
Oh, do-re-mi, pa, sol, la, ti, do. She's going to have one more. That's what Chicha calls it. Guess what they call it? Jam. I can call you Jammy. For some reason, it sounds cool. Judy, call him Jeb Jam. Jammy. Mr. James, Jammy. You can call him anything you want. It doesn't matter. Jeb Jam is when he was here. I know eventually they're planning on coming back here. I know they're eventually planning on moving here. I don't know when or what. I think it's more of a planning stage of 5-10 years down the road or 5 years down the road. Maybe 10 years down the road, they're planning on coming back here. MJ is saying good morning to everybody. Ogre, I know 2 guys having babies next year and they're in their 60s. Join the team. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, if it makes them happy, no worries. I saw an 80-something-year-old man back when I first came here, and we're in the BI office, and when I got my tourist, and the guy he had to be 80. He had to be 80. Well, I don't know how in the world, but he had a young baby. There. And you know what? Whatever.
16, huh?
Honey, he couldn't even make it in the door. He was older than that. Remember that old guy slumped over? Looked like Alton walking in. Too funny, Tom. I set a reminder for my live, and within 10 minutes, I had thumbs down. How is that love? Now, that's love. I bet I already have 1 or 2, 3 of them bad boys, but it's okay.
You have thumbs down.
I already have a thumbs down. High five to a thumbs down, whoever that is. High five to you, sir. Thank you for giving me a thumbs down. At least you come on the channel and gave me a thumbs down, right?
What if YouTube next time will see who is...
Yeah, the YouTube says any thumbs down, they're going to actually put the person who gave you a thumbs down and give you the name. Well, if that happened, right? Yeah. Hey, a lot of guys are losing views and losing subscribers again. Oh, man, I'm getting emails on that, so I don't know what's going on with that. Alan, at least saves time working out time differences. Easy to call Philippines and over east. My brother called me last night. He was in a talking mood, man. He would not be quiet for, 3 hours. I was on the phone with him. 3 hours. He's smoking a $9 cigar. I said, bro. He said, well, I bought 10 of them. I got to smoke them up. I got to go back to work here. And it's 5 o'clock. He's 34-5 kind of guy. He goes to bed at 8 and he gets up at 3, 4, 5. So he's out in the garage. It's 5 in the morning. It's cold. It's 40 degrees there in Tyler, Texas. And he's saying I had to have a cigar, so he decided to talk to me for 3 hours. I'm all on the diaper thing. Oh, Chicha's going like this. That means speed it up. I believe you can watch sports on it too. I'm thinking, not sure. I will try to watch sports on it. Mark, I tell you what, I'd be happy to do that. One of the best things, Kanoy, is that I have my stepkids, my kids. I tell you what, I can't complain. Sometimes having a child can be not frustrating. Frustrating. What I mean by that is this, that. It's not just one thing, but really overall, it's that 1 to 2% out of 100 that gives you heck. The rest is perfect. It's fine. Good morning. I like using Tuba app for movies. Tubi, but I don't know if it'll work there. It might need a VPN. Hey, Bill, love your live stream, and I was teasing you the other day on saying a shout out to Tom and Ruth. Bill, but yeah, in fact, I use Windscribe. Guys, Windscribe is free. It's great. It works fantastic. Somebody had charged something on my credit card, and I went on, had to go on Credit Karma to dispute it, and they're in U.S., somebody, Bright House there, and so I'm going to dispute it, and I couldn't get it to work, and go on VPN, and boom. I love that VPN. It works really good. Yes, apologize. It's been before I was trying to work out the time difference between Manila and Central USA time, and my bad. It's okay, Alan. No worries, my friend. No worries. No worries. I just know I'm 12 hours ahead, 13 hours ahead right now with my brother. I'm 13 hours ahead. Mercury Free Dreams. Nolan Tate, how you doing? Thanks for your time. Thank you so much, Nolan. Thank you for coming on, Nolan. Thank you for always being there. Tom, technically I'm married, but we are separate. Can I still have a girl in another city? You can. You can. You can do anything you want to do. Just don't ever be around that group or that family or anything like that, Jordan. Just don't even go in that area. Don't even think about it. And you'd be surprised how people will have other family, but just make sure it's far enough away if you're going to do that. No worries about that.
Make sure that girls don't have family there.
Yeah, make sure the girl doesn't have family because they have family everywhere. So just make sure. Most of the time you'll find, just go out. Yeah. 28 watching, 12 likes. What's up, folks? We got 17 likes and 33 watching. There you go. Alan, thank you, Mr. Allen. I noticed there are a lot of young single Filipinos with a child. Judy, they start having them. I'm starting to see a trend. I'm seeing a trend this last 2 years here, and I don't like it. I'm starting to see a trend where the younger ones at 10, 11, 12, always got classmates are pregnant. What the heck? We got at church pregnant. One was coming, following me outside church all the time. I don't know how old she was, 16, 17, 18. And she's all constantly just asking me questions, constantly. And Chicha says, what's up with her? I said, I don't know. But every time I go outside the church, she's constantly following me, just asking questions about America and asking, flirty. And I said, Chicha, I think she's just flirty here. I maybe crush. I don't have any idea. But anyway, long story short, she Chicha had to put a kind of quietus to that, you know, and it's just I don't know. There seemed to be more frisky. Judy, you can call me whatever you want. I have 11 names now, and Jamie will make an even dozen. There you go. Emily and Son, good morning. Welcome, and thank you for coming on our stream today. We're always glad to see you here, Emily, and thank you very much. Thanks, Jim. I'm glad to help you reach a goal, even dozen. Exactly. So how is Emily? Honestly, Philippines are such prolific producers. All you have to do is look at a Filipino and she'll get pregnant. That's exactly right. She's really, they are. There's no doubt about it. You're right, Alan. I think we stream at 5:30 in Manila time. Yeah. I don't know. Alan, yeah, you need to wear safety glasses. Mercury, for sure. I think it's more the norm than not. Not judgment is something I've noticed a lot of. There are a lot of special birth control lenses. They really don't. Honey, do they have birth control here? Do they not teach class in school?
That's the reason why when you get married, they need to
Check.
undergo for the family planning. But
Yeah.
sometimes Philippines is hard.
Yeah. It's
Not free.
It's free.
Given by the
Okay, so
health
free
center.
contraceptives. So I was just asking. Ours not here. I would ask her, but classmates. It's unbelievable. I mean, come on. Sorry, Manila is 13 hours ahead of me now, and beginning November, Manila will be 14 hours ahead. It's common accepted there, it appears. It seems to be more so now. I tell you what, it's in the last 2 years, I've seen more underage pregnancy, teenager pregnancy,
Millennial.
as millennials.
Millennial stage.
I've never seen,
TV.
and I'm serious. I'm talking, all of a sudden, well, 15, 16 pregnant, 15, 16 pregnant, 14, 15, 16 pregnant.
So in front here.
Yes, what I'm saying, 14, 15, 16 pregnant, 14, 15, 12, 13, 14, 15 pregnant. What's going on, right? And these are just right here. There's 4 or 5 families right here.
Yeah, because when they
And
go
not counting
school,
church. Huh?
It is. When they go to school, half day.
Yeah.
They're half day
Yeah,
too in
yeah.
the house of the boys.
That's the problem. That's the problem. They go to school half days here because too many students for the school, right? So they split the days. They go to school at 6 to 12 and then 12 to whatever, 12 to 6. Then half day, the girls go home with the guys. The girls go home. They have nothing. Their parents don't require them to go home. A lot of times here, parents sometimes will let their children
Very
go
open.
a little freely. Open, there's no restriction, there's no guidelines. They let kids kind of be free here. And what I mean by that is they're not very strict on their kids here. They let kids play in church when they shouldn't be playing in church like that. It's kind of like that. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying. So the kids get there, the boys and the girls get together, and whatever. Now, they can go buy alcohol, even though they're not supposed to be able to buy it at 12 years old, and go buy a bottle of Red Horse. A boy can, and a girl. And they just go buy a bottle of Red Horse and whatever. Now, yesterday, for an example, church was over. I was here at the house. There's a couple of guys drunk laying out here on the driveway. My concrete pad, my new concrete pad. They wouldn't be sitting on it the other way because it's all muddy, but now it's concrete. So they're out there. The guys are literally passed out on my driveway. So, and he's, I don't know, 15, 16, 17 years old, pregnant wife, had the baby, has no job. Where did he get a job? His father has a tricycle sitting there, but the father does not require him to go to work. So what's he going to do? Is he go to work? Nah, that's okay. I'll take care of your son until. So it's a lot of times parents a problem there. So what you're saying is you can have a girlfriend on each island. You sure can. High five to that. As long as you can get around to them. Yeah, as long as you get around to them. But you better be careful. Hi, Spicy Lady. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming on. Yeah, you can call him Bill Schaefer. Good morning. How you doing, Mr. Bill? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. I wasn't giving you a nickname. Alan, there appears to be 3 different ages consent in the Philippines. I don't understand it, but 12, 16, 18 appear to be applied under different circumstances. I'm telling you, unbelievable. Ours told me yesterday, oh, she's pregnant. What do you mean she's pregnant? How old is she? She's just 10 to me. I don't know how old she is. She's 16, 17. I'm going, what? One's 13 years old, already has a baby. So it's just Nor Cooking. Good morning, Nor. Welcome. Sorry about the live stream this morning, Nor. It just died on me and I couldn't get back to it. Kids are not afraid of their parents anymore. High five, Jordan. They're not. And the sad thing is, RR knows now, that it's not good to do that. It's not good. And she's still saying, ooh, yucks to the boys. But even if she does not and she's okay, I would not let her go. I'm going to have control over my daughter. You believe me. Because she's a pretty girl, and boys, I know now, there's some guys in 6th and 7th grade really probably trying, because she kind of said to me, this boy really friendly at school, very friendly at school, and I said, hey, this is what you do. I feel something wrong in getting in a relationship with a Filipino. My opinion is if a man is older to a woman, you need to be responsible to all your actions. Think before you enter a relationship. Rowena, you're right. It's about being Responsible. You do. You have to be responsible. If you take on the responsibility of a child in a relationship, you have to stick through it. I mean, you really do. I mean, you really do. Even though it may not be to your standards, you stick through it. If you're unhappy with it, well, okay, work it out with her or whatever, or just cut it off. But don't ruin the child. And that's a sad thing. Don't ruin the child. And that was my thing. Hey, honey, can you open up this door? It's hot. What is 12 and 13-year-old having sex? That's just unacceptable. Don't let parents teach them the facts of life, respecting their bodies. You know what, Judy? No.
The parents is so busy in farm.
Yeah.
So they're just having in school here.
Yeah.
Which is parents is still in the farm. Then when the afternoon had fun, they will not go direct to the house with that.
Yeah. Okay. So really, Chicha is saying it's more like farmers. They're working hard in the farm. They don't have time to come back to the children. They're out on the farm 12, 14, 15 hours a day. And time they get back, the child they've already done their thing and they're gone,
Like that 13 years old.
Yeah, passed out on the driveway. That's exactly right. I looked out there, the guy was passed out on the driveway. Finally, somebody went and picked him up. They actually put him on a motorcycle and he drove home. I honestly believe that guy was probably about 13, 14 years old. He's not old. He's not old. And it's sad. I don't like it. They get pregnant at an early age because of lack of parental guidance. High five to that. You're exactly right, MJ. You're exactly right.
It's not.
You're exactly right.
Have to say. That's parents' fault.
Yeah, it's the parents. I blame the parents a lot of times. And what it is, you guys don't really I realize it, but the thing that I noticed a lot of too is a lot of the people, the parents just let them go.
Parents lack of education.
Yeah, and a lot of times, Chicha brought up a good point. Parents sometimes have lack of education. Some of them didn't even go to school. Some made it only in elementary, and that's it. So, married early themselves, so it's okay. And it's okay if you're dating my 16-year-old daughter. It's okay for them because they have lack of education. Oh, okay, she's going to get married, so I have a husband to help take care of. But a lot of times that husband moves in the same family. Or the husband takes the wife over to his family. And then you have sometimes you have this happening. And then you guys know the story. So there's a lot. I've seen it change. I've seen it change so much. Before you would never seen that. But I see honestly, boys are shyer, more immature than the girls at 12, 13, 14. But the boys already have it in their mind what they want, right? But the girls are a little bit more, how can I say this? What's a good word, Chit-Chat? Friskier? More, play. They're more play. Does everyone here fill in tags for the videos? Of course, you have to, Jared Jam. If you don't fill in a tag, how's everybody going to watch your video? Yeah, you got to fill in 30, 40, 50, 60 tags, whatever the channel will take, whatever. I always go to the limit. You can actually buy a software program, get you where you can get like 100 tags. But just do top 30, 40 tags and put it in there. Whatever you put in the topic, put the same in the description and the same tag in the here. So same, and then let it go, and then put whatever like fishing. I love fishing, right? Fishing, bass, going fishing.
Talk about the topic.
And talk about whatever the topic is. Watching you, Spicy Lady. How you doing? Watching you from here in Florida. How you doing, Spicy Lady? Thank you for coming on. Cesork, how you doing this morning? Good morning. Thank you for coming on. Power just popped back on. Rowena, in all cultures, responsibility and respect is not taught anymore. Mercury, that's right. I'm seeing something too. And I tell you what, even the little one sometimes will talk back to her mother. That right there is a no-no for me. To me, mother is the power just went
again.
It just went right back off.
It's killing me.
So they got a short. So I don't even remember. I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, guys only want one thing. That's exactly right. But a lot of times here, the culture itself is the parents will instruct their kids up to a certain limit, and then they kind of let them go. 8-year-old, I don't want to go to school today. Okay, stay home. What do you mean stay home? This one over here stays home more and she goes to school. And I'm going, what's she doing home? Oh, she don't want to go to school today. Parents let her stay home. Oh, okay. There's no ruling. There's no enforcement there. When did the children become parents? Because young women is a little bit more liberated now. Some boys take advantage of the weakness of a girl. And honestly, too, Rowena, I think it's the other way around in a lot of cases.
Television too.
Television, yeah. Influence, yeah. A lot of times you'd be surprised. A lot of it's the little girls. The boys are really innocent. Now the boys, I'm not saying the boys aren't doing that. I know they are. But I see the girls going to the boys. You know what I mean? Most girls, yeah.
So we can see in the neighborhood.
What we're finding here at the neighbors, the girls are following the boys home. Girl follows the boy home. Girl follows the boy home. Girl follows the boy home. And right up over here, girl follows the boy home. It's not that a boy may say, come to my house. I'm not saying they're not saying that. But the girl, not only that, get this. This is going to really freak you out. They spend the night. Where do they sleep? I don't know. But they spend the night. Where's the parents? I don't know. Why is that girl spending the night? Why is that girl spending the night? Why is that girl spending the night? She's 12, 13, 14 years old. Why is that girl spending the night? She's 12, 13, 14 years old. That's my problem. So is it the girls? I don't know. Is it the boys? I don't know. But it seems like the girls are more, from what I can tell, because flirty. Yeah, Gambit, flirty. Christian Martinson, good morning. Christian, thank you. Protection for birth control is almost impossible to actually, 858, I'm really behind. Impossible to buy. Pharmacies will refuse condom sales a lot to Filipinos on moral grounds, especially in the provinces. They actually give them out here. Don't they give them out, contraceptives, honey? Don't they give birth control?
Yeah, they give it in the barangay health center.
Yeah, the barangay health center gives them for free.
But
yeah.
Sometimes they're lazy to go there.
Yeah, they're just lazy to go there. Get them. They're free. You can go to the barangay and get them for free. Pharmacies don't give them that. You can go to the barangay and get them. Believe me, the barangay, and I've been in them where they have boxes and boxes of stuff. Tom, I have been busy and work, can't complain, work from home. Bill Schaefer. At least you're happy and you're okay. I will bring condoms and hand them out on vlogs. It'll be okay. Yeah, 1-0. 1-0, JG. Pinoys don't have future, that's why Filipinos look abroad. That's true. I'm here for Filipinos. Westerners have no issue buying all. I've been given moral lecture by my staff at 2 pharmacies. Oh, okay. Yeah. 18. But the sexual age limit is 18. Yes, it is. Age of consent is 12 for Filipinos. Yes. What handheld radio do you have behind you? This is just a small walkie-talkie, my friend. It's comes. I bought it to talk to the people in the other house. It's a Baofeng. It's a 2-way radio, 18 channels, $25, $50 for these. And we talk to people. It go like 4 kilometers. And I talk to the other house like, hey, bring me dishwashing liquid, like that. I think that a busy farmer is a poor excuse for not disciplining the children. And as far as lack of education, come on, it's 2019. The parents know about birth control. I don't accept that excuse. I think a lot of times, Judy, you'll be surprised here in the province. I'm just going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you this. There's a lot of them haul rice from point A to point B and things like that. The father and mother come home so exhausted they don't care what happened during the day. A lot of times you'll see them sleeping in church because they're so tired of working 6 days a week. And I'm talking 6 in the morning to 5 at night, 4 at night, whenever they can catch the tricycle bus. A lot of them walk. So they're here in the province. Now in town, I have no excuse. Jeremy and Jen, good morning, sir. How you doing? Welcome, Jeremy, and thank you for coming on. Good to see you, my friend. JC Watts, good morning. How is JC and Gambit? Good morning, Gambit. Christensen, good morning again. If I was a farmer in the Philippines working 10 hours, I would have my kids working next to me in the fields. If they're not in school, and tell them they want to have sex, make sure you have a job, Mark King. And some do that. That was her father. That's her father, her father, her father, her father. Had every one of the girls. They all worked in the field. And they all did the caribou. They all did the feeding. They all did the cooking. They did all the cleaning and the clothes. And believe me, they did. Because their mother was gone. So their mother, they took the responsibility on themselves and they did a good job. And every one of the girls know how to work hard. And they can dig a ditch. They can do whatever they need to do. What happened to the influence of the church? The influence of the church is not doing anything because the parents aren't church can only do so much, you know.
Can only do limit.
I blame it. Yeah.
All for the parents.
Lazy parenting and lack of discipline is a worldwide problem. Exactly. There are more 13-year-old virgins in the USA than here in the Philippines. Yes, for sure. I've just seen a lot of it, Jordan.
They're all more liberated now.
Yeah, there are more men. There is a lot more women there is boys here. There is. I don't know what the ratio is. It seems to me,
Yeah.
what is it? Two to three women to boys?
If,
Like an
is to one,
huh?
like 10 is to 1, like that.
You can go to R's classroom. There's 5 or 6 boys. All the other 15, 16, 17 in there girls. It's unbelievable. Same in town. There's more girls than there's boys here. Don't know why. Don't know why it's that way, but it is true.
Like in the family, we have 7 girls,
7.
1 boy.
7 girls, 1 boy. Jonathan's her sister. 4 girls. 4 girls, 1 boy. Chicha's sisters. All girls, 1 boy.
Yeah.
All girls, 2 boys. You got 2 brothers.
4.
Oh, 4. Oh, how many sisters?
6.
6 sisters and 4 brothers.
3.
3 brothers. That's right. So 6 sisters and 3 brothers in Chicha's family. Those morals not good for education. It's because the girls think they're in love. Yeah, it's the TV shows. Age of consent is very confusing. There are 3 different ages, 3 different. Yeah, I know. Sir Sork, how you doing this morning? And again, Chi Torres, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, Miss
It's
Chi.
really on the parents if
Yeah.
they're not so strict.
Yeah, it's when my girls get on it was, I'll be sure to clean my shotgun anytime they come over. Well, I tell you what, Bill. Let me tell you something. This little one over here, I'm gonna keep my eye on her.
I
Seriously.
remember my father that
Yeah.
the machete is there.
Yeah, Machete is there. Her father. Machete's in the corner. Hey, SF Bokaki, how you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. The kids are doing what they like because the parents are working and tired. Life is different when you're working on contract. Contract job, 6 months, make as much as you can. Nora is saying hi again. Diego Firestone is saying
So
hi.
machete is there, so they get married
Yeah,
almost 30 plus.
yeah, yeah. Ours not gonna get married till she's 40. I told her. A lot of it also has to do with the social media. Facebook can be a great exposure to the kids. Yeah, they see sexy dancing, sexy this. They see an American or they see a foreigner and they want to go over there and they want to talk and chit chat and they think it's fun and nice. And I can sit outside and I'll be surrounded all the kids and it'll be 4 or 5 teenage girls asking questions. Now, in U.S. this, U.S. that, U.S. this, U.S. that. So it's just the way it is. Bill, I have a few of those radios. They work great. I love this thing. I love this thing. It's got a flashlight. It's got an alarm on it. It's got all kinds of stuff with it. I only paid $2.5 for it. It's good little radio. My first time, and I did not use combat. I jumped in before everything happened. But I do agree that school and parents should be learn the children's about the birds and the bees. Christian, I agree. They should. And they don't really do that. They don't really do that. They should do it, but they don't really do that. It can be even worse in a province. Bored and nothing to do. That's exactly what it is. It's boredom. 9/10 of it is boredom. Very boredom. Hi, Chi. Again. My girls all know they have the most powerful weapon and use it wisely. They have been told they are going to have relations. They have protection all times, 22 and 19. Oh, so good. You know, I'm glad you're raising them that way. And I told RR, and I'm starting to have it with her as far as the conversations that you don't have a boyfriend, this, that, and other. Now, she has a couple questions she's not told her mother about yet. But we're going to work on that. You know what I mean? We're going to work on that. But we know where she's at 24/7. We know where she's at. There appears to be some birth control efforts being made in certain places, but most of the slums and remote provinces are medieval back in their attitudes. Alan, you said it wisely. You said it wisely. That's the problem.
You know, the girl
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
16 that day that
Yeah.
I have
The 16-year-old pregnant?
yesterday.
Yeah.
She's in school.
She's in school?
She's in school, and the teacher called her parents that she's 1 week did not
Go to
go to
school?
school. Then
Uh,
mother knows because she lived in the morning, just like
so,
uniforms, but she's not. She's
yeah.
been on the house of the
So one of the girls pregnant here is she was gone for a week, and during the day she was gone wherever, and her parents did not know, and the teacher
pretending
called,
going to school,
and she was
but she's
pretending
not.
like going to school, but she didn't. So that happens, and so there you go. So she's with the boys with her, whatever. R said that they caught someone last year in public school, her age at 10. They were smooching underneath the canopy out there, a couple. So apparently it's just something that happens. Promiscuous culture works farming cultures, remote areas, fruitful and multiplied. But town is another matter. Better hands out the raincoats. That's exactly right. A lot of raincoats need to be handed out. Shotgun, yeah. Because many women working now changed the generation, how culture changed to the liberated one. SF Bogaki, I'm glad I bought this one. This works really good. We need something. Of course, kids play with it more than I use it. So, Jamie, I just became a new friend of your channel. I'm trying to do that with our live stream buddies here. Sorry it took me a bit to get there to you. I'll check your videos out this weekend. Yeah, Judy is saying, Jeb Jam, check out his videos. Yes. Jeb Jam, let me ask you this, Jeb Jam. Are you trying to grow your channel? Are you trying, would you like to grow your channel? I'm asking because I want to help you. Chi, yes. And hello, Serge. Again, how you doing, Mr. Serge? Thank you so much for coming on, Mr. Serge. SF Akaki. I hope I'm saying that right. Tom, when the boy starts knocking at your door, make sure they have the biggest machete out, cleaning it and sharpening it, and looking at the boy when you're doing it. Tell him what time they need to be back. You ain't kidding. They'll be back, but they're never leaving the property. They're going to be right out there as I'm sitting there watching them. You ever guys remember chaperones, right? We'll have Chiche go as a chaperone to take care of that. You know what, too? It's one of those things. It's like R came home. I was talking about some of the girls in school, and I said, please don't be like that. Please don't be in a situation where you have crushes and you're looking at that. And it's going to happen, man. She's 11. So she's getting that 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old thing. And you know what happens. I have a very loving and open relationship with all my kids. I don't sugarcoat it at all. I tell the honest truth. I tell the honest truth too, Kanoy. High five to you, sir. And I get in trouble for it here because girls think, oh, that's rude. Well, you know what? It's not rude. When it comes down to it, they realize. It's like Chiche. Here's an example yesterday. We're at church yesterday, and R was coloring, right? And they got late. They started late, and so she's still coloring out there. Well, I like her to sit over here by me at church because if she's sitting with the family, they're play, they're drawing, they're doing each other's hair, they're cutting their nails, they're doing all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? They're playing. Well, yesterday she wasn't coming in, so I went and told her. I said, "Come on in." She wasn't finished drawing her drawing. I said, "Well, this matters. The message matters more than your drawing." And so we got talking about it, and finally, R realized. She goes, "You're right." So later on, she told me, she says, "Yeah, that coloring is just something," and she realized that she needed to be in front of the service. And no matter what she draws there at church, it's all okay. But she's written at that age. It's fantastic to draw, but she's realizing too. And later on, she told me that. So, and that's a positive thing. So, you think about stuff like that. So MJ, and I work at the farm early age, and I don't have time playing with friends. So when I was in high school, I decided because working student to get a workout on the farm. That's the best thing in the world to really work. Schools should teach sex education, especially with parents too busy trying to provide for the family. You know what? That's true. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, Tom. We'd like to grow and use our mobile to stream. Okay, good. All right, Jeb Jam. I'm gonna send you an email or something. To help. There is a doco on YouTube that about Tondo slums. They feature 12-year-old girl who's already miscarried. She's living with a 28-year-old boyfriend's family because they can feed her. Yeah. and that's it. Graham is saying Tom is right. Often it comes girls coming to the Philippines knocking. It's not always the boys. If they create attention from boys, that's exactly what I'm seeing, and that's what it is. It's attention. They want the attention. The boys are into. I'm not saying the boys aren't thinking with their other parts of their body. I'm saying that boys do when you get around that age. But you'd be surprised how innocent the boys are here. They're not to the level with the girls. The girls are at this level. The boys are still in immature stages. They don't even know what things boys were doing. What's that about? What? The girls already know. The girls already have it planned. As you know, a lot of times, the girls will actually come directly to you. And I've had them come directly to me and say, hey, even at a young age, you know, they're just I don't know the correct word, flirty. Just tell the boy I'm not afraid to go back to jail. Just use the works to take care of them behavior. Exactly. Hey, dude, I'm not afraid to go back to jail, so you better take care of my daughter. Guys, when the boys show up to visit your daughter, tell them you have a shovel that goes with a gun. That works. Oh, did I catch up? I caught up. I was trying to catch up. Hello, Kevin P. M. Jane, good morning again. She Taurus, good morning. Kanoy, good morning. Yeah, Kevin P. I caught up. See, there you go. Kanoy, I've done the same with my sons and daughters. Now, Judy's had a house full. Yeah. Yeah. Kevin, welcome from Cambodia. Jebbe says the girls want family by age of 25. Yeah. Good job. And what I was going to talk about this morning is people don't think about it, but you have a family and you got 3 or 4 kids, and say 2 boys and 2 girls. I'm just using an example, or 2 boys and 1 girl. You're going to find that I don't know if the boys are easy to raise or the girls. It really doesn't matter. It depends on who they are. But you'll find that most of the parents here are really just tired in general. The schools will toss you around quite a bit here. But there's always got projects going on. They always got many things that's happening here. And what I mean by that is they always something going on. Good morning, Mike T-Man. Good morning, Joy McClellan. How you doing? Welcome on our channel this morning. Thank you, Joy. And Kevin P, good morning. How is everything? How's Cambodia? Mike T-Man, how's Atlanta? How's everything going there in Atlanta? Things are going well this morning. We have a problem with the internet already, and I've already had to close down one stream and start another. We're talking about marriage in the Philippines, and we're talking about children and what they can do to help teen pregnancy. And so, hopefully, of course, a lot of you guys already know how to get married here and what it's about, because a lot of you guys are already married. But if there's anybody who has any questions about marriage and the process. So, Joey here in Utah. Okay, Joey, we're here in what we call Mindinao Bukidnon, Philippines. And the thing too is, here in the Philippines, I've noticed, getting married next year in the Philippines. Awesome, congratulations. I noticed too in the Philippines, each area is completely different on getting married. Now, I had a friend up in Naga recently get married, I think it was about 4 months ago, and he said it was really actually easy for him to get married there. They didn't have all the requirements that they had to do, like what we had to do here. So, but they do also give you availability of going to classes or fast track it. Judy, thank you so much, Judy. Thank you, Judy. Thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Hi, Judy. Thank you, Miss Judy. We love you, and thank you so much for the super chat. And we surely appreciate it. Thank you so much for that, ma'am. We love you, Mom. Thank you. Graham, good morning. A lot of poor families will encourage their daughters to find a partner early so she's not continuing to be that financial drain on them. Sometimes that happens. Yes, Alan. That's why the girls also behave forwardly towards boys. Sometimes that's true, yes. And sometimes they're looking for the enhancement to help their family have a better type life. And everybody wants a better type life. Now, also, too, the girls seem to be responsible more so in a lot of instances, and I'm finding this out only from my family. when they go to work at a job somewhere, they will send money back to their parents. So a portion of the salary will go back to the parents for, we love you, mom and dad. Here's something to help raise us all those years, and here's something to help you along. And we're noticing that a lot of the boys and girls will actually send money back to their parents, and they do that here. Now, in a lot of cases, as you guys know, you'll actually have them, they'll want to find foreign guys or foreigners to marry because they think their life will be better. In a lot of cases, it is. In a lot of cases, as you guys know, just because you marry a foreigner doesn't mean that your life is going to be 100% better. Because what if the foreigner is really strict, don't have any money, or is broke himself? Or are you going to marry someone that's, 80 years old or 70-something years old, and you're a young lady, So, Joy, congratulations, and high five to you getting married. Serge, who gave you a wrench? Mike T. Man, he got a wrench back in January of this year. That's how long he's had that wrench. And the only reason he got it is when I first started the streams, Serge was one of him and Mercury and some of the guys, Timothy White, were the very first ones to come on the channel. So he got that in January. Maybe he got it in December, but I know we gave it December, January of this year. Mr. Serge got his blue wrench. That's how long he's had that wrench. He's probably got the longest, oldest wrench here anyway. I don't know about YouTube. We've been doing them a long time. I think Fazio was doing them before me. Mars is doing them before me. Mercury's probably the oldest wrench. I think Mercury's probably the oldest wrench that I know that's been doing these live streams here in the Philippines anyway. Steve Delarius, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Welcome, Mr. Steve. High five to you, sir. Good to see you here. Joey, thanks, Kanoy. Thank you again, Miss Judy, for the super chat. And I think, too, if you think about this, guys, school is so important. And when you shorten the school day and you don't keep kids busy, you have to keep kids busy. You really do. If you don't keep the kids busy, what are they going to do? Kids are something, they need projects to keep going. Now, of course, they got to have their downtime, but I'm project driven. How this week your chores are, hey, keep your bedroom clean, wash your clothes, this, that. Simple, right? But if you keep them busy, because the school keeps them busy enough. But when you're out of school half a day, what do? You go home, you go to town, whatever. Serge, your 1-year wrench anniversary is coming up. We should throw a party for you. High five. We actually should. Serge, great guy. I think hopefully I'll be seeing him sometime this year. The electricity come back on. Must be really rusty. I tell you what, Mark, it probably is. Ask him. And he has probably been, I would probably say Serge has made probably 80 to 90% of our live streams. He's always been a loyal subscriber and always on our streams, and I want a high five to him for that. And not only that, Mercury and JG and Double Dog and Timothy White and Kanoy, all my wrenches, thank you so much for being a wrench and being on our channel. And doing Miss Judy a wrench. Miss Judy's mom, party. Let's do a party.
Mercury is same date of Surge, I think.
Oh, Mercury's same date as Surge? Was he really?
Yeah.
Ah.
So the day that I died.
Time out, man. Miss Ruth says you're on the same day as Surge was. So you've been a year on the channel. Or will be a year on the channel coming up. So we need to give a high five to Miss Mercury. Mr. Mercury's been on. And now Mercury, for sure, has been on every live stream. I think he's maybe missed 1 or 2. How do I pay him? How do I pay Serge? How do I pay these guys?
Pay him, time him out.
Pay him, time him out. Ruth says, just pay him. Time him out. Joke. Oh, she's over joking you now, Mercury. Joking you, Merc. Judy Steve. In Philippine families, the girls are finished up at school and pushed out earlier than the sons because sons are often valued more. Not always possibly noted issue. Alan, I probably tend to agree with you. I never thought about it that way, but I probably tend to agree with you. Yeah. Even though I look at it the other way around. I do. I look at it the other way around. The girls to me, now this is just me, my personal opinion only. Now you guys don't take this wrong. My personal opinion, the mother is the queen of the house. And the mother is the one that helps hold everything together. Keeps the guy straight. Hey, honey, what I do with this, what I do with that. Now the man sometimes will control the thing you can control only to a certain extent. But we all have to do it together, is it right? Chicha is one that she just does her thing. She doesn't really care too much about taking care of the money, doing bills, and that stuff. She wants no stress. Chicha wants no stress in her life. She don't like a lot of stress. She wants to do her flour, do her cakes, and then let her alone. She's fine, and I'm happy for that. I'm spot on, right on time, Scott. I'm back. What did I miss? How far back? I am on spot. We were saying how long, and I forgot about Scoot. Hey, Scott's wrench too. I almost forgot about Scoot. What did he miss? Hey, Mercury has been, we were talking about wrenches. Mercury's been a wrench a year. We made him a wrench in January when Ruth first timed him out. And here is October. Serge, I'll buy you a nice shiny wrench. They didn't make what they call gold wrench and bronze and silver wrenches and blues or whatever. I never get used to my wrench. Mercury gets them before we even see him coming. I know. He does. I was on a stream and I'm a moderator on, and I think it was JG's. Oh, I don't know. I think it was JG's. And Mercury comes on and gets the guy before I even see a comment. I didn't even see the comment. Mercury got him, nailed him. Oh, how in the world did he get him so fast? He'll get him. And let me tell you something. We talk to Mercury a lot of times before we go on our trip. Go on live, and Mercury say, hey, watch out, this guy. So he gives us heads up. So high five to Mercury and Serge and Scott and all you guys. I want a cake. No worries. You get any cake you want anytime you want it. 1 year anniversary, time out. No pay needed. Always got to help you guys. Kanoy, thank you so much. I tell you what, guys, please come to meet and greet, and I tell you what, I will pay you back there. How's that? I will give you a gold star and put it on your forehead. We'll call your hair pink. We will give Serge him a can of WD-40. High five to that. They would like that. Yeah, they would like that. Can I have a double wrench party for Merc and Serge? You sure can. We will do that. We'll have a big party and have them come. And I wish you guys could come to the meet and greet next year. We'll have a good time there, guys. Just simplicity, just simple. If I was a millionaire, I'd just tell you, okay, who wants a ticket? Really. I do not understand why I need to go to school to learn about marriage before I get married. Me too. I don't know. I know about sex education. I know how to plant a tree too. They made me want to plant a tree. I said, how much you get out of it? 200 peso, $4. Okay. And then sex education. I already know how it works. Well, sir, we have to have this class. You have to go through this class. Well, I don't want to. Sir, sorry, you have to. Well, really? Yeah, really. But ma'am, sir. Wait till you see my bill. Yeah, JG will probably want tickets to the Mets. To the Mets. No, I'll get you tickets to the Mets. Joe, how about he's right? Kanoy, I agree. Merc has a fast trigger. Man, he is fast. I don't know, like one of these guys. Yeah, bound. Malu is the rock. Lou keeps the home together. I would honestly be lost without her. High five to that. I'm the same way, Kanoy. I'd be lost without my wife. I said, did you bring that paper we need? Yeah, I got it. Did you bring my passport as we're on the bus? Yeah, I got it. What would I do without her? Really? I mean, come on. As I'm on the bus. Oh, hey, I forgot my passport. I got it. Did you bring that paper? Yeah. One time I was responsible for bringing the papers, right? I was responsible for bringing the papers, and I had it in the pouch in front of the bus. I left them on the bus.
Yeah, you lose it.
I lost it. All important papers, too. I lost them all. Yeah. She did not say a word. She did not yell at me. She did not get upset at me. That's the reason I love her. She knows it's an honest mistake. That's the reason I love her. Christian, it's because they would like to raise the children Catholic. Yeah. Coffee break soon. Here's my coffee. This is on break right now. Talking to my family. What is the role of the rich, also Finch? What it is the moderator controls the channel. And what I mean by that is, say for instance, also Finch, you come in, you say naughty words, or you say something that's derogatory to what and trying to cause trouble. The riches can go in and they can actually stop you and put you in timeout and block you from the channel. And they can actually keep you from saying any more words. Which is something that can really break or make a channel. They can actually break a channel. And what I mean by break, it can actually ruin a channel. And there are many ways that I'm not going to explain because I don't want to give anybody ideas. But Mercury knows. Judy, Mercury by far is the best wrenches around. There's nobody better to have. Honestly, great guy. Amen, amen, amen. And I thank the Lord for him every day, and I tell him every day, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on my channel. Even times when I talk to him on Facebook or Messenger, I'll tell him, you know what, Mercury, I want to really thank you. And Judy, even Judy, I want to really thank you guys. I want to thank everybody for the support on my channel. Really. And not without you guys, the channel would be nothing. I mean, really, come on. And that's the reason I want to really support everybody I can. Serge, for real, you really don't know what WD-40 is? WD-40 is a can of lubricant. And what it does, it lubricates and cleans. So say, for instance, your wrench is dusty or dirty, or wrenches. You spray it on there, and it's water resistant. And you spray it on there, and it's you can wipe it off, and it's real shiny and really nice. And it's a petroleum-based product. It's great for sliding doors, windows that are squeaky. You spray it on battery cables to keep your cables, working fine. And it's water resistant. You can actually spray it on circuit boards. It will not hurt circuit boards. But it's kind of a messy, stinky product. If you get married, you need to make a seminar about family planning, municipal health center. If a church wedding, you need to attend seminars about marriage at church. For women, a lot of times you do. It's not SDA. I was Southern Baptist, and she's SDA, so the church could not marry us. So we went to the mayor and asked him, say, will you marry us? And I don't remember what it was, 1,000, 2,000 peso later. Okay, fine, that's what I gave him, and plus all the other fees we had to pay. But we hired his assistant to help manage the bookings and manage his time, and we hired his assistant as to help plan what we needed to do and make sure everything was in order, our food, our caters, and all this, that, and other. He charged me like $100, and it was well worth it. Well worth it for a wedding because he made everything came together. He get on the phone. You're not here. You need to be here now, like that. So that worked out really well. I'm glad I hired him as well. We came to the house. You have flowers. Okay, where are you getting your flowers? Tom, you have this. You have that. Yes, I have this, that, and another. What about your food? Here's a choice. This guy's good. This guy's medium. This guy's better. It's going to cost you this much. It's going to cost you this much. It's going to cost you this much. It's the halls. This is where you need to go. A, B, C, D, F, G. So we actually hired. It's a planning service hired by the municipality here. You can actually hire him, and it's $100. It's have to worry about all that stuff you got to go through to do it. Let him do it. And he's there the day of the wedding. He's there when you need this. And he's a phone call away. And all he did was call Chicha. Hey, Chicha, I got this worked out. Okay, done. I got the cheapest price on the hall. You're going to cost you 14,000 pesos. Okay, fine. So we went down the hall and we paid it. And it worked out really well for us. Great food, great weddings, and really easy. They don't sell WD for much, I say. Hard to find it at most places overseas. Scott, you're right. I got a can of it and a floor in there. They started to sell it now, believe it or not, at Mercury Drug. So you can buy WD-40 now at Mercury Drug. We bought that can at the electrical store, electrical shop, and I love it. And I told Chicha we need to get another can because we've used it on every door in the property, and it's so nice, really nice. They don't squeak anymore. As you know, hinges for the garage are squeaking because it's newly welded and all this, that, and other, and the metal touches. Put that on there, it's fine. It's water resistant, rain resistant, so let it rain on all it wants. It works out good. Is it a perfect product? No, not really. I sprayed it on the door jambs. I've actually sprayed like rubber with it to protect the rubber, and it works okay. Is that beer? This is not. Excuse me. Went down. Surge, it stands for water. 4040, WD-40, water displacement. Oh, okay. 1 Oz, okay. Surge, squeaky doors to spray on the metal hardware and also good for lubricant stuck doors and such. Yeah, it's great for wrenches. It's great for rusty nuts, screws. You unscrew it. Very good. That product was made by accident. It's the only product that a lot of people have a problem reproducing it. That product was made, and I don't even know if that product even has a patent on it. I don't think it has a patent on it because nobody figured it out. I think a lot of people have tried to reverse engineer it and do it. Maybe Scott could tell a little bit more because he's a tool and die guy. So Scott probably knows more about WD-40 than I do for sure. The way I was raised, the wife is the heart of the family, and the husband is the iron fist that protects the family. That's exactly right. That's well put, Bill. That's well put. That's exactly. The wife is the heart of the family. She's the one that keeps everybody together and jail together. If she's unhappy, usually everybody's unhappy in the house. So you have to keep her happy and figure out what's going on with her, right? If I get married in the Philippines and they make me go to sex ed class, I'll make sure I take the whole time class, asking every question I can. They do it, Mark. Go everyone and say, sir, how does this happen? How do we do this? Have her explain it to you. I did that to the poor lady one time when she's talking about planting a tree, and she got beside herself and she got all nervous, and I had to stop. Great lady. She's looking for a man. In the true Filipino style, she has Christmas bug out in October. Yeah, that's right. Merry Christmas. I didn't even know it was Christmas. I don't know where this mug came from. It was the one in the cabinet. I picked it this morning. Search 40 comes from the fact that it was 40th formula they tried. Okay, is that what it was? I didn't have time to check my own channel, let alone others. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Gambit, so you want to get married in the Philippines? Bring your WD-40. Gambit, you're right. High five to you saying that. Exactly. Mike T, you spray Merc with WD-40, he'd be like a new man. Exactly. Yeah, his knee would stop hurting. You spray on his knee. Scoot, we can oil his knee so he won't squeak. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Looks like a juggeted. Hey, look at I caught up again. Oh, man, let me tell you something. When I bought the can of WD-40, hey, honey, what'd you pay for that small can?
70.
Oh, 70 peso? 70 peso for a small can of WD-40. I say, actually, I don't know. It's probably about 5 or 6 ounces.
A bigger one.
Gee, now she's going all the way. WD-40 is originally designed to be used to protect the outer skin of Atlas missiles from rust and corrosion. Later, they found it worked to dry spark plug wires. To dry spark plug wires and distributor caps on cars. I tell you what, I know one thing. I remember taking the old distributor cap off, and my father, before I went to school for a mechanic, believe it or not, I was a mechanic at one time. Can you guys believe that I was a mechanic one time? I was. My father used to spray WD-40 in there. And my mechanic days, I did not like it. I didn't like my hands getting dirty all the time. I was dirty, and smell like grease and oil and everything else, and underneath those cars and snowing. You guys understand that. So I got to the point I said, I got to find another job. I pardon you, Kanoi. JT, no one ever called me that before. I'm called Jupila, Judo Chopper, but not Judigan. I kind of like it, Judigan. I say, I just call her Mom Judy. My wife is in here cleaning the cabinets. She's cleaning the cabinets. Yeah, kind of like it. So Judy, for me, I've been called many different things. I had many nicknames for a lot of years. Yeah, ha ha ha. Yeah, I can't wait to see all you guys for 2020. Chicha has some plans. She has some ideas that we're going to do there, and I know all cannot come, but the ones that are coming, I'm looking forward to it. And we understand the ones that cannot come because it's costly. It gets expensive. I know. I'm waiting to find out if it's true about me having to go back for my driver's license. Now, Mitch told me the other day I cannot renew my driver's license no more online there in Florida. I was just going to have it renewed online and ship it to his house, have him ship it to me. But for him, he's telling me that probably can't do it, and I have to go there. So if I have to fly to the United States of America to renew my driver's license, I will not be happy. But I will go and not complain. I'll complain right now. I don't want to spend, a couple $1,000s going to the U.S. and flying back. So if I fly there, I go see my brother. I'm there. So fly into Dallas and see him. I told him last night to see him and then fly back out. He's retiring. Well, he's going to retire in December, but he's going to retire in May next year. There are now over 5,000 uses for WD-40. Yeah, that's awesome, Scott. Yeah. How about Jubilee, the cousin of Jollibee? Judy B. That's classy and sweet, Scott. How about we just call her Judy? Our mom, I like her mom, Judy mom, because she has many experience raising children for sure. And if you need guidance, all you have to do is ask Judy what the best way to handle a situation. And Judy would actually be a great benefit here. She would actually be great to have someone in front of the church doing a lesson on raising children. I wish she could do that. I wish she could come and we would have her in front of the church talking a lesson on children and raising children and what to look for and how to do that. And that's the thing. You don't really realize they need that here. And do they do it? I don't know. They don't do it enough. I can tell you that. School, that works too. I don't care what you call me, Scoot. I'm not easily offended. Yeah, Scott's not. Scoot. And Judy's not offended. Scoot's not either. You call Scott Scoot. He's not going to get mad about it. Just, call him dirty names. But Scoot's okay. Scott's tough skin. He's like JG. JG's tough skin. You can bust his chops a little bit, but don't go over the edge. You bust his chops. It's okay to bust his chops a little bit, but don't go over the edge. JG, what's going on with my hair? Huh? He's the one that said yesterday, what's wrong with your head, Tom? With Tom's channels, he sure does use a lot of rusted nuts on the channel. I would not be surprised to use 2 or 3 cans of it. Hey, Mark, that can is almost gone in there. We've used it around here quite a bit. I am going to have to buy another can of it. Judy B, the maker of red sauce, sugar, carrots, and celery in it. I say no carrots. I say no celery in my sauce. Only tomatoes, garlic, onion, olive oil, and sauce. Tomatoes. WD, spray it in your bait for fishing, and it attracts more fish. I always use sturgeon fishing with smelt or herring. WD, squirt down their throat. Are you kidding? Never heard that, Gambit. It works? So take WD-40, spray it on your bait before fishing. That's what he's saying. Gambit says it. I don't know if it works. Is that the truth, Gambit, or is it a joke? Oh, I spray and renew my driver. I can't renew my driver's license without going to Canada too. Kevin, I was really upset about that. I mean, I just checked it online and said I could do it. It still says check, but Mitch was saying they changed the rules, and if they change the rules, it's really gonna mess us up, And I don't want to have to do that, so I have to do that by June of next year. So I'll do the meet and greet and then head out on a flight there in April and May and go renew my license. Yeah. Originally, WD was invented while looking for protective spray to protect missiles from salt spray. We had that stuff that smelled the same, but it was thicker. I've seen other versions of WD-40, but WD-40 actually works pretty good. Good morning, Tom. How's things in the Philippines? Patrick, good morning, sir. Thank you for coming on, and thank you for spending your valuable time with us today. Thank you for coming on. Haven't seen you in a while, and welcome on our channel. Judy, you're planning to post a stream anytime soon? Judy will not post anything. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. She may want a channel. And two, a lot of times too, we want to help channels grow. If you're not going to help the other person, there's no sense in having a channel a lot of times because it just takes away from a lot of people. It's like I have probably 10 people that I get emails from, but you help me grow a channel. I said, just come on a live stream and pick up subs from there, and then we'll start from there. I can fix almost anything with WD-40 and duct tape. We can too. Yeah. I finished my written test. Here, got to go for driving now. Oh, so you have to take an actual driving test there. Yeah, driving test. Mike T, Bill Pruitt, Patrick. Yeah, I hate tests. I hate driving tests. I remember when I took my driving test, I passed it, no worries. I missed like 1 or something. But I just hate them. In Arizona, you had to take them a little bit more often, I remember. Don't you have to take a driving test? I mean, you still do driving there? How long does it last? Mine are 6 years there in Florida. Hey, Scott, I watched a few of Kevin's videos today. He made a pretty incredible chicken pot pie. He had the carrots in it, but no celery. His pie crust is gorgeous. He really is a pretty good cook. Yeah, if you're ever going to really want to marry someone that's a good cook, go to Kevin's house. You probably weigh 400 pounds in a year because this is great cooking. He cooks really good foods. He does. Yeah, WD-40 is great use for fishing, Kanoy says. Well, okay. All right, there you go. I thought Gambit's teasing, but he's not teasing. Tom, all you need to get is a Philippine driver's license and then get an IDP, international driver's license, and you're legal to drive in the USA. Are you really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Scott. Really? Oh, really? 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 Really, Scott?
Don't joke.
Don't joke. No, come on now. I do all this. You're joking me. Me too. I'm upset. I understand. Me too, Kevin P. I am upset also. I'm very frustrated about it. Not for me. I just like to watch videos. I don't want to make them. Yeah, making them's a job in itself. As you guys know, I make them and it's a job, and I make them as a job. And my baby's here. So where are you done with all your chores?
It's so
Kapoy? Yeah, she says, oh, doing laundry. You doing it by hand or washing machine? Hand, okay.
It's burn out.
Oh, that's right. No, brown out. It's not brown out no more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but when it's done, it's turned on.
It's off again?
Yeah.
It's off again.
Oh my goodness.
So your cake's in the oven. Judy, Kevin is awesome. I was watching him now also. Jebby, I spell check. I didn't get the memo on your name changed. Yeah, Jebby, okay. Eric Coley is like, would you open that door? It's hot in here. It's like red WD-40, but more expensive. Only Uppity Millwrights use it. Okay. Judy, your phone's autocorrect to me and Jeannie, okay. How about a day in the life of Super Judy? I set my drone and put it in follow mode. There you go. Velveeta cheese works great for fishing. Just roll it up in a ball, place it on the hook. Velveeta cheese, darling. On a hook. Chicha loves fish. Kanoe, he is. I know I'm impressed. Still don't think I would stop me from teasing him about carrots and celery. Yeah, I think he's planning to come to the Philippines sometime soon. I think he's planning to come in here. I don't know when. I know he said it was on his list at one time. Mark, Bet's the thing with using Velveeta cheese. When you cook it all already, it has the cheese in it. Some states will not require an IEDP with Philippines license, but some do. If you want to rent a car or rental place, it will require it. I see. Okay. My brother said there is a renewal for international driver's license. I didn't know there was such a thing as international driver's license. Shows what I know. I don't know anything. Stinky cheese Velveeta, never tried that. We'll have to try that. Ask both the girls to have a break to join you on a chat, Tom. We'd love to chat with them. Well, I would. Both my girls, one's laying here passed out, tired, and the other one's washing dishes still in her nightgown from last night. So getting chit-chat in here would probably be impossible. And my little darling right here is really tired, and I can't put her on the screen. Huh? What, darling? I can't put her on the screen because a child act of YouTube will not allow any children on the screen. And if you have any videos, you're making videos, your child is in it, under 18 years of age, you're actually going to take and they're going to pull those videos off starting in January. So a sad thing about it, because of all the problems. They just paid, what, $15 million in lawsuits, and another $10 million's got to go to the protection of children or something. Something YouTube had to doing. So I love to have them on, and have them on for sure, Alan. But Chicha is still in her doing her thing there in the kitchen and making a cake and cleaning, and then RR is young. When she gets 18, I'll have her on here. Melt Velveeta in a can of beanless chili and makes a great dip. That works really good too. My goal was to make hamburgers, tacos last night, but the girls were late getting in. We didn't eat till actually 9:15, 9:30 last night, so that's probably the reason why I'm feeling rotten today. How about Kevin making a Limburger and blue cheese lasagna with carrots and celery? No worries. Don't worries about that, Alan. I would love to have them on too. Yeah, can you believe that? You can't have any children on YouTube anymore, even though they still have their channels, and even though they're trying to negotiate that. If you watch a lot of the channels with children, they're going to start eliminating them. So Judy is saying hi to Patrick. Yes, Patrick song wrong hit. Yeah, Patrick Barker. Hello, Judy. Patrick is here in the house. So, too, a lot of times, if you think about it, Man, I tell you what's going on with the power today? It's been on and off how many times? 5 times. Scott, that's gross. Scott, that's gross. Scoot. Scott name is Scoot. AAA sells the IDP good for 1 year or 3. I'm getting 3 years next time. Really? AAA does? So you can drive anywhere in the world? Yeah, when my friends and I were fishing one time, we ran out of bait. The only thing we had was a Velveeta cheese. We caught a lot of fish that day. Really? So just take Velveeta cheese, roll it in a ball, and stick it on a hook. Yeah. Probably smell the cheese. I don't know. Velveeta's cheese is pretty good cheese. I have to admit, I do like that cheese. Yeah, that's gross. Or you're hotter than a firecracker, and you got your arm on me. It is hotter than a fire. You might as well go build a fire and stick Daddy's arm in it. Yeah. Why is your arm so hot? She's so hot and she's wanting to cuddle. Why? Who's hot? Try search a place. My brother said Broadway, Quezon City. Oh, okay. WD-40 works great to spread the bait smell underwater. It works. Oh, yeah, but okay. So WD-40 makes the bait smell more. Huh. So, yeah, when I'm out with my friends and I was fishing one time, we ran out of bait. What happened? Did the thing go up? Why do you take Velveeta when you go fishing? Mark, why do you take Velveeta? Maybe they're going to have a Velveeta party. Instead of having s'mores, maybe it's called Val-Ors. Goofy. Mark, why do you take Velveeta when you go fishing? When's the last time anybody's been fishing? Not enough in this house. I can tell you that right now. I got a lot of girls want to go fishing. My brother has, the family has 5 acres of lakes there, and we're going to go fish. Cheese whiz filled bait. Might work. Meat. Stock cubes molded in the hook is pretty catchy for fishing too. Yeah. Because we were camping. Oh, that's probably the only thing you guys didn't eat. Is probably what it was, right, Mark? The office here does the passport picture required $15. Oh, SF, really? Awesome. You can't beat that. My driver's license is good for 10 years and good anywhere in Asian and okay Canada short time. Mine's 6. I think it's 6. It might be 10. I don't know. I think it's 6. We had a few, maybe you guys could tell me. I don't even know how long mine's good for. I think it's 6 years. Love you, yeah. Gotta run, gotta go. Good night to all. Jeb Jam, see you later. Put them babies to bed. I know you gotta go put the babies to bed. See you later, Jeb. And thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today. Thumbs up. Thank you. I know a lot of times, too, you think about it. I mean, even here, fishing is something that people really love to do here, and I don't see that many. They don't have tackle boxes. They don't have a lot of baits. They just use old school. They use a line and a hook. They don't have any particular baits. They just use little fish. They use fish to catch fish. They don't use bread dough or anything like that. I started using bread dough, and Chicha was catching so many fish she couldn't keep up with them. Last time, not this time. But we didn't bring any bread. We didn't think about it. Yeah, Jeb Jam. We just took too much cheese with us. Well, you probably just couldn't finish it off because there's too much there to finish, right? Yeah, and I understand that. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be one of those days where power's going to be out most of the day. Thank goodness I have solar. We may have to hook the aircon up to it. I don't think that stove could pull that air, though. I would put that on the stove for Chicha. Her cake may be late today. So, the actual YouTube policy says you had children in a video. They will review it and has sexual other offenses they will remove it. What they did, Scott, they changed it, my friend. You cannot show any children in any of your videos anymore. You can't even, you know the ones that I have with RR in them? They pulled them off. YouTube pulled them, yanked them. Said this video will not be monetized, and this video will be under age restriction. You have to click the button, put age restriction, and they deleted it. So mine they have. Now I don't know about anybody else's. I don't know about anybody else's channels, but I learned. Don't you remember? we had a big discussion on in that room where Art was in there. They pulled that bad boy off there quick. Hey, Art, you might put the fridge on solar, honey. I mean, they pulled that off so fast. I mean, I blinked. It was literally not loaded within 1 minute. True is gone. So, yeah, no children on any of the videos. And I cannot put a thumbnail with me and her and or on it. They would demonetize the video immediately with a picture of the little one on there. I mean, I've learned, I'm just telling you on my site. I don't know about anybody else's site. I don't know about anybody else's site. But my site, I cannot put R on my video. Canoa, change the presentation. Your bait helps a lot. Fish are actually pretty smart. Small hand-thrown nets are popular in the Philippines. Yeah, they do use that. If they have no restrictions on kids, it's like the other videos. If they get flagged, reported video, they review it, make a decision. So if they're playing naked and topless, will be removed. Yeah, it's just kids playing in general. Even Chris was talking about that. Britt and Mike, my Philippine journey, they can't post anything. He had one with a child riding in the back seat of his car back about a month ago, and he had to yank it off. It's gone. So I don't know. It's the new ruling. It's the new ruling. They just paid. I think you're the one that sent me the sheet on it. 10 million. 10 million, and then they got to back it up with another 10 million. No, 150 million. So that's really weird. Change your presentation bait. Columbia River fish in Washington, Oregon State use stinky cheese for trout. Yeah, stinky cheese is really good to use. I did not. I was thinking more of the stinky cheese like the crap cheese that you could buy. Ruth is making. What are you making? Chocolate moist cake, darling. Ruth. Yeah. Chocolate moist cake. Tom. Yeah. Tom. YouTube is going far. Chat later, Mike T. Man. Thank you so much for coming on, my friend. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Pinoy. Alijo, how you doing? Right now, I'm doing Maggetti with my fiance. High five to you, sir. Pinoy. Thank you for coming on. High five. Scoot, Scoot, I think you forgot what to say to Tom. Yeah, Scoot. Tom, I will send you the info direct from YouTube. They take away monetization children videos. Yeah, they did. They do. They're going to take away all of it. There's new ruling back, I did a video on it. New ruling stating that no children shall be visible in your videos, especially the ones under 18 years old, and that you must, I got a email that, and so I could put her in this video and post it online, and
that's for the monetized
channel. Yeah. Oh, Chichia brought up a good point. Maybe it's if you're monetized. If you're not monetized, they don't care.
But if
I don't know.
do now, who wants to grow their channel, then should avoid that one because they will be really not approved.
Aaron family, not all his videos are monetized either. I was looking at that the other day. Not all his videos are monetized. That means they're taking away the monetization on those videos. A lot of the children channels, if you look at them, they're not monetized. Some still are, some are still not, and they demonetize those channels. So they still have the videos on. YouTube's trying to figure out what the best thing to do is. They're going to put age restriction on them. I know a lot of them. So there. Let's see. Pinoy, hello. What is it? I don't get there. Channels out there that always have kids. I know Talk had problems at one time. I know. And you guys know John from Turquoise Sunsets. They demonetized him completely and took some of his videos down because he had his babies in there. I mean, there are many. I can't think of them. I mean, at the time, I can think of many channels that's been demonetized because of it. And they actually demonetized the channel because 80-90% of it. Because YouTube did not see there would be a future in that particular channel if it went forward any more videos, other than it changed the format they were in. Their format was based on children. And so they just disabled the comments and then demonetized it. And a lot of them you can actually hit it and it's no ads or anything at all on them. But we got demonetized on one we did in that room, and it was like your video is not suitable for advertisers, and they demonetized it, and then they yanked it. Because R was in it probably 60% of the time. Remember, her and I were doing chats together. I would, because Chicha's working and whatever, and I would still have her doing them, but they just demonetized it. YouTube's demonstrated demonetizing small channels very unfair, removed a lot of incentive for people to continue. It's actually demonetized more than you guys think. It's actually hurt a lot of channels more than you think it has. A lot of people aren't saying, and I've seen it. I mean, I have friends that have children on there. You don't see them on there anymore because they've already got dinged with it. I got dinged pretty bad. I mean, I had like, I don't remember, 10, 15, 20 videos with R in them. They're gone. They're gone. Shrimp spoiled in the sun, works good. Saltwater too. Here, nice family lots. Here's YouTube's current position. All right. No consistency, healthcare, retirement plan on YouTube. Scary dependence for income. Yeah. Was watching Turquoise Sunset's video about buying Baja. His kids were on it. Yeah, but they demonetized it. They demonetized it. He's not getting ads on it. There's no ads on it. And I mean, you quote me if I'm wrong. Go look at it and see if he has ads on his channel. They demonetized his ads. Guess Brian and Lot's daughter would be retired now. Well, Brian and Lot, they don't have they don't have a lot. And Brian knows this. And so Brian will have him on just for a little bit. And if you notice, he turns at the camera. he doesn't have it. And even Philo does it, man. Philo don't put the babies on there. Philo flip it around, you know. So we all got dinged pretty good with that. Christian, they take me back to where I was raising my little ones. Sometimes I don't want to go back there. Yeah. Here's a link to the entire YouTube policies. Okay. Yeah. About policies. Okay, Scott. Thank you so much, my friend. Well, the new policy, the new one that we got an email on was stating that anybody under 18 years of age that's actually coming on, and we show them on the channel, that we must it's going to actually, we're going to have what they call that, where you click and you have to have approval on it before you go in there that you're 18 years of age. So we're not going to go through that mess. We'll show a little one. How hard is it? How hard is it? So big deal, right? So the little one don't come on here. It's okay. Eventually, she'll get to an age. She can start her own channel. We'll have her back on. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, they demonetize just because of kids. Yes. Yeah. How about the channel? Sing Baby Sharks are not 18 yet. Well, that's it. There are a lot of them that are still on, but a lot of them are monetized still, and there are many that are not monetized. I mean, I get emails from the guys, why did they demonetize me? And I go look at their channel. I think, sir, because of this. Write an email to Create Studio and come and find out they email me back and tell me, yes, it's because I have children that's on YouTube. I mean, I've talked about this so many times like I'm almost blue in the face. I mean, you guys know that I've had the channel and I've had R on them and I had to yank them. I had to yank them. Because they already demonetized the videos. And so you get the views, but the views ain't going to matter to the channel, really, at the end of the day. It really doesn't matter, 500 views in those instances, those 20 videos. Some had 1,000 views, but I couldn't, I'm not going to leave it on to cause any trouble through YouTube. There's a lot of urban myths on YouTube, about YouTube. I deal with the facts. There probably is, but the YouTube in general. In fact, if you go back and look, I did a video on it about demonetizing videos. Starting January 1st, you're going to see a change. So, the official stats by YouTube is confused. Look at some of the raw documentaries and mongering channels still up. There's many of them. There's one that I saw a naked part of a guy's body on there, and he's still on. So how they don't do it? He just didn't have ads. It's a small channel, 300 subs, and so it's still there. What part of the Philippines you're at? I am at what part of the Philippines you're at, sir? I'm in Maragma. The videos of my daughter and friends at 13 are still there, and no issues. I'm sure they are, Scott. I'm sure they are. Wait till you get monetized. If you get, when you get it, It's not, Judy, I'm following many from YouTube, many countries, full picture of the countries. Yeah, I live on an island, and no time to fish. Yeah, the baby shark videos has 130 million views. That's so bad. We all miss CNR, so we say hello. I know, it's hard. It makes it tough. YouTube will not demonetize the channel without 3 emails in a couple of months, and any videos channels pulled and appealed. Just the facts. Yeah, YouTube's going to win, Scott. It's going to win no matter what you say. YouTube has this. YouTube will not demonetize the channel. It's not. Listen, they can demonetize the video, and it doesn't matter what you say or do. You can. You know how many videos that I get demonetized? Go to the other guys that's monetized and ask them how many videos. Ask MJ how many videos she had to change on her copyright for songs and things like that. So what it is 3 emails in a couple of months. You can appeal them, but they're going to win. You can have. I'm going to say this. You can have 3 or 4 minutes of a child being in there. Watch, see what happens. It gets demonetized. About 8 or 10 of my live streams a month get demonetized. Why? I say certain words in there. They're not monetized. You can actually go on some of mine, and they'll show ads and then don't show ads. Now, why is that? Only certain advertisers are only allowed to go on that because they don't allow all. Your videos are suitable for some advertisers, not all. So some of your ads will be demonetized and some of your videos will be on. And that's exactly what it says. Not suitable for all advertisers. So they'll demonetize because of words that I say in here, things that we talk about, things like that. You can go back, you can look. I mean, I'm just telling you from experience. So whatever you say, Scott, in 3 emails and the facts and video pulled, you can appeal them. They're not going to let you put it back on. So what I do is when I get that, they said, "Will you want a manual review?" I said, "Yes. Please manually review my video to make sure." Sorry, sir, your video's been. They will not manually. They will not review a channel unless it's 1,000 views. So that's where they got you. Once it reached 1,000 views, they'll look at it and say, "Sorry, sir, we looked at it." So they take about all the money you already received. It's gone. So, but you have to receive 1,000 views before they even look at a manual review. And in the manual review, Friday's thing is ads. Sometimes not. It's not ads all the time. I just got it. YouTube has no human resource department, a career. Yeah, exactly. MJ. Now I can't get that song out of my head. It should be different if a parent pulls a child and puts it on wholesale content. How do some channels get away with it? They get away with it because a lot of times what's happening, I believe, is they may get the views and they may do this, but I don't know that they get the monetization on them. I mean, how many of you guys even hear that they're crying? Many people are crying about the monetization. How many younger channels are crying? You can go on younger channels and you can read in the comments, if they still have the comments. If they pull the videos for kids, there will be no videos from the Philippines. I'm not saying there's a difference in pulling the videos and there's a difference in monetization of the videos. They may pull a video because you have a child in it, and they may demonetize it because you have a child in it. So YouTube can do whatever they want to do. I'm just telling you from my end. They pull my videos. And can I appeal it? No. They don't give me a right to repeal it. I don't have a right to appeal it. How can I appeal it? There's no link. Can I appeal it? So, yeah. Hey, I have a friend at Google, works at Google, man. You don't think I've talked about this quite a bit. So this subject is really, and they're probably going to demonetize this. Christian, same here. I really love videos about Japan. I almost feel like I've been there on vacation, some of these other countries. I do. I love them too. I have a lot of videos that's not monetized. Now, see, here's MJ. Here's a prime example of what you're talking about. I know about MJ, and I'm sure you do too, Scott. Here is the thing. Copyright is not monetized. So a lot of videos not monetized. The reason they're not monetized is because of whatever that is. So MJ knows what I'm talking about. They'll actually yank them. If you have a child in it or just whatever, they can yank them. Yes, copyright will get you. They pulled my video of the market because of copyright of the song playing in the store. I appealed it and they put it back on because of incidental noise. And what they'll do is, if you were monetized, you just wouldn't get any money on it. And MJ knows about that. You just don't get any money. Which, okay, whatever. You just put out another video and make more money. Hi, Tom and Ruth. I'm Mr. Mark Jones. How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. Judy, I'm 3 years from 50. I want to move a lot of country because of my arthritis. I've been to Thailand many times. Big hassle with the visas. I know. Judy, Mark, Christian, where will you move? Judy, I'm thinking Philippines, Vietnam. Many great places. Man, you can move many great places. Where will you move, Christian? There are many great places, and a lot of times too is I'm just stating that the reason I'm saying this is what you want to do is you just want to make sure that there is no noise in the background. You just want to make sure that your children's not in your videos. If you want to have a safe and secure site, that's the only thing I'm saying. I mean, we all know what happened to the guy in foreigner in the Philippines. Same thing. So it's just about being smart, you know. It's not worrying about all that other stuff. I know. For me here, I just watch, and when I'm at the market, I don't put them in there. And I'm on the bus, I don't put them in there. I just watch what I do. You just have to watch what you do. YouTube will tell you why they pulled it to appeal the strike, and go on your dashboard YouTube beta, select the channel violation card, select appeal. That's easy. I've done that. It's no appeal process, Scott. In other words, they'll tell you the appeal strike, go on dashboard, stated beta, select the channel violations card, select appeal. It won't let me do it. In other words, they pulled it because they're just not gonna put it back on. There's no appeal for me. They won't let me pull them. Won't let me do it. I mean, it's blatantly told me that I cannot have it in there, so I just didn't do it. And I tried to appeal it. There's no appeal process available for me. It's not that big a deal. I lost 20, 30 videos. It's okay. I did one the other day where she was sitting in a chair. It actually showed, like today, it'll say, this video is not suitable for all advertisers. So when you click on my video, you see ads. The next time you click on it, you may not, depending on how the roll of the cycle goes. And then, or if I have it on for a period of time, it'll just completely, this video is not suitable for advertisers, and you will not be monetized. You can ask Philo and some of the guys, man, they've been through all this. They put my video back on, even the Kid Rock song playing in the store. Yeah. Good choice, Christian. Stay away from Thailand. Big trouble coming. Christian, I've not seen too many videos about Vietnam. I think Rike's coming back here too soon. That should be nice. They put video back on, Kid playing a rock song. You know, they'll do that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, all I'm saying, I can only talk about me, and I can only talk about what was told by my emails. And I am not saying anything. I'm sure I can go in and appeal it, but why would I want to appeal something that is 300, 400, 500 views or 1K views on something and cause more trouble? Because once you appeal it and you get denied, it can actually influence a lot of decisions later on. If you're constantly appealing decisions on things, they're gonna look at that funny. Man, my buddy's done that, and I use my advice from my buddies. That's been on here a lot longer than me. He's been on here a little over 10 years, and I have a friend that's been on here since the beginning, and I talk to him all the time about that. What should I do? He said, let the lion dog lay. I fought that road, and I'm gonna lose. It's like me fighting with Amazon. I lost. Jeff won. So I got my money back, but he won the battle. He won the war. I won some battles, but he won the war. Good luck, Choice. Stay away from Thailand. Big trouble coming soon. Alan is saying there. Christian, I was to be videos. Harold Bador is doing some good videos. Yeah. There are many guys. Rike's there. I mean, you need to check out Rike. Got some videos down there. Some great things. Some not so great. As far as the culture, as far as I'm concerned, I like some of his stuff down there. It's one of those things that, for me, I've noticed that the culture itself would be something I would like and probably like living there. But I tell you, I do like the Philippines, and I like living here in the Philippines, and I like being here in the Philippines.
Can I borrow just
For 1 minute, yes, you can.
no, for 5 minutes.
Okay.
I will just
Okay.
dance.
All right. She did homework. I made changes in Thailand in the last 5 years. Made changes coming here in the Philippines the next few years too. Many changes. I told you we got our cement plant here, right? and we actually had cement trucks for the very first time. And it's been here now 6 or 8 months, so it's nice. So I tell you what, we've been here almost 3 hours. Yes, how many changes here in Thailand last 5 years? I don't watch Rike. His channel is more about dating. Plus, I don't enjoy his personality like many others do. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I've actually I liked him so much in the beginning. A lot of urban myths out there and conspiracy theories. I will stay with the facts. Sounds good, Mr. Scott. Sounds good, Mr. Scott. Well, sometimes you know what we all got to sit and say. A lot of theories, a lot of the truths. We all believe what we believe. Sometimes we have to agree to disagree. Sometimes your belief and my belief is separate than what it is. It's like the new ruling, USCIS ruling. Was it a positive thing? I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe they'll rewrite it to the benefit of this new income. My grief was the income requirements. Thanks, Alan. I'll check it out. Yeah. I think a lot of people who bought property in Thailand were going to regret it really soon. Yeah, probably. Probably. Judy, I agree about Rike. He's all about himself. You ask him a question, you ask for money answer. I've actually dealt with Rike one time, and I asked him to come meet and greet. Supposedly, maybe. I don't know. There are a lot of nice places in Vietnam. The only thing is, unlike the Philippines, they do not speak English. They do in the Philippines. Mark, that's exactly right. And I know a lot of people have had that problem. They just don't speak the language. So, that makes it tough, makes it tough. So, that's what it is. But I just want to say this. No matter what, when you have a channel, you're going to have ups and downs with the channel. And when you have, you're going to have, if you want to make money off your channel, there's certain guidelines. I mean, you have to think about what you're going to do, and you have to think about what is best for you and your channel. If you think that it's okay to go as a norm and you want to do things, that's wonderful and fantastic your way. I know for me, I just want to have a good, clean channel. I don't want to have any trouble from anybody or YouTube. I love YouTube because it does give me advantage of making extra income. And I'm okay without the income, but I want the income because of the betterment of the family, betterment of life, and helps me help the church more and help me do things more that I want to do and actually help. Actually, we're painting no money to paint, and thank you. Shout out to the people, and you guys know who you are that helped in that, and thank you so much for that. It's just horrible. the people sitting outside in the sun, and so. There are a lot of nice places in Vietnam. The only thing is, unlike the Philippines, they do not speak English. That's exactly right. Easier Vietnam. Got to go all best, everyone. Alan, thank you so much. Alan Canoy's a preference difference. There's something about everyone in the YouTube community. Yes, doesn't deal with personality. That's all. That's exactly right. And you know what? You don't have to watch anybody's channel. You watch the ones you watch, and you don't watch the ones. And I know one thing. I'll support everybody that's here on our channel and help everybody grow because I want to have everybody happy and happy and good, And I want to thank everybody for coming on today. It's been 1 hour and 40 minutes, over 2.5 hours, I think. 2 hours and 22 minutes to be exact. So I think I'm going to call it a day here, guys. So we'll have one in the morning. This is a good approach to YouTube. It controls you less. Yeah. It's just keeping things. You ever heard the old story? And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The more you do this and conflict, the more trouble you're looking for down the road. I've learned that in life. And sometimes you just better just let the lion dog lay and not argue about that stuff because it really doesn't. Does it really matter? No. It doesn't matter if somebody agrees or disagrees with what you have. It's okay. Everybody has agreements, disagreements. That's why I love disagreements on my channel. I didn't lay. Man, one guy told me the other day, he says, man, you're wrong. You can't do this. You don't know what you're talking about. I left it on there. You don't agree with me? And about 5 other guys nailed him in about 5 seconds. Well, you're wrong. Tom's right. Here's what me tell you, A, B, C, D, F, G. Instead of me arguing with the guy, I just left him on there. So it is about costs and expenses and things like that. People love to argue about different things, but it's okay. Everybody has a right for their own opinion. And I respect everybody's right. I'm a high five to everybody. Voice your opinion. I may not agree with it, but it's okay. Voice your opinion, but we can always agree to disagree and we're still going to be best friends afterwards. That is the key. The most important thing is always be friends about it, because if you let all this stuff and you get into politics and you get in this and you get in that, it really doesn't matter. the end of the day. You can't control anybody, but who can you control? Hold on. Can you control that guy over there across the street? No, you got to control this person. So that's the only thing we got to be concerned with. Can we control what happens with the guy across town, or they're getting ready to make a new law? No. We can vote and say no, or say yes, or whatever. But at the end of the day, that's the only thing you can do. Scott, I've heard that. That's just crazy. There's a price of less specific questions. I like the Philippines. There are a lot of different language in Vietnam. Yes, exactly. Sorry, Tom, I was worthless tonight, but I met the Yankees. But I met the Yankees over 40 years before I met you. You were spot on to me tonight, Mr. JG. Spot on, my friend. High five for you, and thank you so much. Thank you for coming here. Just say this serenity prayer. Exactly. Yes, serenity prayer. And you know what? I am so thankful for where I'm at. I'm glad I'm not back in the U.S. and having all that stuff. I can see Scott is stressed out right now. Scott is so stressed to the limit. He's a good friend of mine, and I can tell my buddy is stressed. And I say, Scott, my buddy is stressed. Scott's high five to you, sir. You're a good friend of mine. Hang in there, man. Hang in there. B. Joy needs to pop you in the head and get you relaxed again. I know you miss her. So, John Sweeney, thank you so much. Kevin P., thank you. Just say the serenity prayer. I'll do that. Scott, question of the day, special. Rike special. Scoot, you bad, man. Yeah, Scoot. Scoot's having just a horrible, I can tell. He's tired. High five to everybody. Thank you so much for everybody coming on today. I love you, Scott. I love you, Judy. I love all you guys. Thank you so much. Kanoy, Kevin P., John Sweeney. Judy, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much for coming on. Bill Bryant, SF Bogaki, thank you so much. Mark King, thank you so much. Christian, thank you so much. Mark Jones, Alan, thank you. Kanoy, my good friend. Mercury, thank you for coming on. My Mercury, I guarantee Mercury's here. Somebody's in the background. Christian Martinson, thank you so much for coming on today. And thank you for all you guys spending your valuable time with us today. And thank you, Bill Bosio, Bill Pruitt, thank you for coming on. Again, Mark Jones, thank you so much. And thank you for all. Shout out to Mr. Danny Stout and his wonderful mother. His prayers to her, by the way. Serge, bye. See you later. Bye, Jeb Jam. See you later, Mr. Serge. Judy, thank you. Jeb Jam, see you, my good friend there. See you soon. Mark, Alan, again. Let's see. Yeah, Mark King. Let's see. Rowena. Hi, see you later, Rowena. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming on. Kanoy, Scott, Mr. James, thank you for coming on today. I was trying to think everybody came on today. So thank you so much, guys. And thank you for spending your valuable time. Mr. Scott, have a good week. Judy, all, Serge, Kanoy, thank you all for coming. Mercury, thank you for all coming on. Miss Judy, God bless you all. God bless everybody. And thank you so much. We'll see you again tomorrow morning on Ruth's channel, Ruth and Tom, Philippine Adventures. She will have a live stream tomorrow. So thank you guys, and thank you so much for spending your valuable time. Thank you. God bless. God bless.